This is Mrs. Rankowski getting ready to go over some math problems. Right now I'm working on the Math 3 classwork from last week. I think it was 324. And so I'm going to go over a couple of problems. Our first problem that we have right now is what is the image of -1 comma -1 after dilation by a scale factor of 5 centered around the origin. So step 1, of course, I'm going to write down our point that we have, and my scale factor is 5. What that means is I'm just going to multiply both these numbers by 5. So that's -5 comma -5. And that would be my answer. And I can type in -5, -5, submit. Yes, and we did it. Let's do another one of those. So this is exactly what I wanted to see. So on this problem, we have a dilation by 1/4, which means I'm still going to be multiplying both these by 1/4. The problem is I don't know how to multiply fractions very easily. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go down here, 12 times 1/4 and 8 times 1/4. Well, in order to multiply these two, I need to turn both the whole numbers into fractions by making it over 1. Then I can multiply straight across. 12 times 1 is 12. 1 times 4 is 4. 8 times 1 is 8. 1 times 1 is 4. And then I can divide. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 8 divided by 4 is 2. This first one has a negative with it. Oh, -3. And the second one would be a +2. So if I go in here, -3 comma 2, and I get it correct. Awesome. The next is dilations on a coordinate grid. Now, this one is not as bad as what some students are thinking. The problem usually comes with writing things down. So we have a dilation of scale factor 3, which is not bad. We just learn when you're dilating, you're just multiplying. The problem is I need to write down all the points. So I'm going to write down point Q, R, S, and T. Point Q is at 1 comma -2. R is at 2 comma -2. S is 1, 2. And T is at -3, 0. And then remember our scale factor says 3. So we just need to multiply everything by 3 to get to our answer. So that would be 3 comma -6. That would be 6 comma -6. 3 comma 6. And lastly, -6. Oh, no, -9. Whoops. -9 comma 0. Now that I have all my points, I'm just going to go on the graph and I'm going to click on each one. So the first one, 3, -6, click. Then we have 6, -6, click. 3 comma 6, so go back to 3, go up to 6, click. And that needs to get clicked back there. So I got to do a double click on that one. I was kind of hoping it was just going to make it for me. Then click on that one again. Go down to -9 comma 0 all the way over here. And finally put in my last one. So on this one, you got to make sure that you're putting those lines in. So normally if you just put in the 4 dots, you only get 2 lines. You just got to make sure you connect it afterwards. Hit submit. All done. Next, identify transformations. So this is not one where I can really write too much on my iPad or on my paper. We need to go from figure V down to figure U. So figure V is this green one. Figure U is down here. So the thing that I can write down to help me is the different types of transformation. So translation means to slide an object, just like I just slid my paper up. Rotation is to turn. Reflect is to mirror. And dilate is to enlarge or shrink. So on this one, I know it's not a dilation. It's not even down here. The shapes did not turn, so it's not a rotation. So it's either a translation 2 units up or 2 units down. Since we're going from the green to the blue, that would be a translation down. Hit submit. Oh, I got it wrong. Oh, I did not read clearly. So this one says figure V is the result. So result means it's going to be the second one, which means we have to do the opposite of what I thought. Well, let's try this next one. Let me make sure I read it correctly. A figure R is a result. So R is going to be the end. So we start at Q. We got to go to R. So once again, we have rotation or a translation. Since we're starting with Q, going to R, it is definitely not a rotation. It didn't turn at all. From Q to R, we know that it goes up. Well, both of them say 1 unit up, but we have to go to the 1, 2, 3 to the right. We're moving to the right. Hit submit. And there we go. So the big thing on this one is remembering the word result means it's going to be the answer. Next up, this is a discovery one. So this I put on here for you guys to just play around with it. Once again, make sure you read, determine a series of transformations that would map figure Y onto Z. So we got to go from blue to green. So this is all about just trying. You can't get them wrong because you just keep trying different things. So if I notice right here, all the way to here, to me, it looks like it's going to be a rotation. And then I have a couple different things. Well, I want to get up here, so I'm going to do a rotation 180 degrees clockwise and try it. Ah, it's almost there. It's almost there. I just need to reflect now over the... Oh, shoot, this is not going to work. See? So here I go. Okay, reflect over the x-axis. That should take it down here, which is not where we needed. Nope. And if we did over the y-axis, it's going to go all the way over there. So I know this is not the right answer. So now I'm going to try something different. What if we do a 90 degrees clockwise turn, right? Turn it there, and a reflection won't help. No. What if we just reflect it automatically over the x-axis, right? So I'm just trying these out. Cool. Now it's closer to the same spot. Now I just want to slide it on over. So I'm going to use translation. I want to slide it to the left. And from this dot, I need to go 1, 2, 2. I'm going to hit try. And let's see if we get it right. Oh, darn it. I didn't count the right dot. I had to go over one more. So instead of 2, I'm going to type in 3. Once again, hit the try button. And there it goes. Cool. Hit submit. And all done. So this is definitely a problem where you try things. And finally, the last one, 3-step problems. So this is just going back to house method because you're going to be using house method a lot. So let's write this down. 4x plus 8 equals 8x plus 16. Step 1, draw your line. Step 2, is there a letter on both sides? Well, yes, there is a letter on both sides on this one. Get rid of the smaller one. So we have a 4x and an 8x. A 4x is definitely smaller, and we are going to subtract. The two 4x's cancel. We're left with an 8 over there equals 8 minus 4, 4x plus 16. Draw your house on the side with the variable. Well, the number that's furthest from the variable in the house is 16. So I'm going to get the 16 over there. And then on top of that, we're going to subtract it. So that two 16s cancel. We get 4x. And we get 8 minus 16. That's going to be negative 8 because the 16 is larger. We got to keep the negative. And finally, draw our house. Divide by 4. And I get negative 2 equals x. Go into my answer. -2. Submit. And yes. So hopefully this video helped you. If it did, please leave a like. I'd be more than happy for that. If not, please send me a message on Remind and I'll be happy to help you on there. Bye!